And that's why it takes a practice like this to recharge yourself, to reground yourself, to bring you back to your center, which is hard when we're going through difficult times, to remember we have a center even, but then to be able to connect to that. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to meet ourselves where we're at today. I know a lot of us are suffering. I'm not going to go into details, but we've had another week of just great loss. So I just want to dedicate this practice. I wanted to read a quote from Ram Dass. He says that if I'm going to die, the best way to prepare is to quiet my mind and open my heart. If I'm going to live, the best way to prepare is to quiet my mind and open my heart. So we're going to try to do that. It could be a big ask for some of us. So just forgiveness for ourselves, for where we're at, for healing, from healing into this yoga practice. I want to dedicate this practice to our loved ones that we've lost. I want to we're going to move and breathe. I do want to do a little chanting. We can do it to ourselves. We can do it out loud. And we're just going to really move today. We're going to kind of just move it on out. And that's it. Yoga says we are not this body. We are pure spirit soul. So a lot of people say, oh, I have a mind, I have a body, I have a soul. Yoga doesn't say that. Yoga says that we're a soul with a body. Like this is just form. Like we shed it. Like it's I don't know, you don't have the same body that you had when you were 5 years old. It's like cells and it sheds. So we're reincarnating all the time. So I'm not trying to put beliefs in anybody's head. I'm just saying reincarnation is a thing. Like we do leave this body. We've already left this body. I don't have the same body that I had, or things change. So I do believe that things just keep on going. Our spirit just keeps on going. And so we're going to just breathe into our heart. Try to think of loving awareness all around us throughout this practice. That is another meaning of the word Om. Om is like universal love, universal consciousness, bringing it all together. As we breathe into our heart, we're going to breathe in loving awareness. And as we do this meditation, we're going to do it in the beginning and the end. I want you to think about like breathing into your heart and then exhaling out your crown. Into your heart, exhaling out your crown. That will be like our breath as we begin the meditation. And I just want you to think of like a gold warm light or like the sun or something healing, something warm that brings you that like loving, protected feeling. And this is just a little heart meditation, and we can just chant the word Om. Okay, so that's how we're going to begin, and then we're going to really kind of move today. So with that said, we all know what child's pose is. We all know we could take breaks whenever we need to, get a drink of water. We're all feeling different today. We're all at different levels. So just meet yourself where you are. It's your own little journey. All right. It's enough. Let's do this. We are working on the second chakra. So I am going to do a lot of stuff. I want to move some stuff down here. Your second chakra is your like pelvis area, the groin, your lower back, sacrum, all this area, the womb space. It's our creativity. It's our like sensuality. It's just like our juicy part. They say it's our sweet spot. All right. So we're going to do some stuff down there as well. So if I make you feel a little weird, make you do some spiral motions, that's why. Just do the best you can. All right. Let's bring our hands to our hearts. Just start to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Just start to soften a little bit, maybe do a little bit of a body scan and see if there's any places where maybe you can breathe into, bring a little softness. Start to arrive here, connecting to the mat beneath you. Maybe sitting up nice and tall so that the crown is going above you. Taking up space with your spine, with your breath. Just going to bring this loving awareness into our heart center with each breath. Maybe you envision each breath as a warm golden light, healing energy, loving awareness. Start to deepen the breath with each inhale and each exhale. That each inhale, that light just goes in and just permeates around. As you inhale, you expand. And as you exhale, you soften back, letting all the air go, belly to the spine. Inhale, you inflate this warm, loving light. Exhale, belly back to the spine, let it all out. Keep breathing here. We're going to release our hands. Just going to think of the word, remember your hands actually facing up to receive on top of our knees. And I'm just going to chant the word Om 3 times. And then you can chant with me or you can just chant to yourself. And after that, I just want you to repeat Om to yourself 10 times. So I'm just going to take a deep inhale. Big inhale. One more big inhale. Just repeat to yourself quietly. Each inhale and each exhale. Alrighty, just flutter open the eyes. We're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, push it away. Inhale up. Exhale away. Inhale up. And release those fingers. Palms go towards the sky. Really stretch. Inhale. Exhale, just slightly bend over to the left. Inhale up. And over to the other side. Inhale up. Release the right hand in front, left hand comes behind. Just look over that left shoulder. Exhale, release, arms come up. Exhale, the other side. I'm just going to kind of move side to side here. My hands come forward and back and then back. So I'm just kind of twisting. Now I want you to think about twisting in that lower area. Keep breathing, staying up nice and tall. Okay, I'm going to bring that right hand to the left knee and then really twist over. Look over that shoulder a little bit more as you exhale, just a little bit more. And then release that and come back to that side to side. Releasing any tension, just getting rid of stale energy. And do it with each inhale and exhale. Okay, left hand comes to that right knee. Right hand, fingertips come back. We'll just look over that shoulder and breathe. Okay, release that. We're gonna bring our right arm across. We're gonna take our left arm here, and we're just gonna do a nice stretch here. And from here, we're gonna come into our eagle arms. Maybe reach that arm a little bit further, and then you wrap your arms together until your palms touch. We're gonna inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, really round the spine, curve over. Bow your forehead. We're gonna inhale, come all the way up, lift the chest. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. Exhale, release. We're gonna just bring that left arm, or I'm sorry, the other side across now. So right arm across. Take that left arm. Is this right? No, it's the other way.
I think, if I was paying attention to you before.
Okay, so it's the other side, whatever your other side is. Yeah, you guys left. I'm trying to do mirroring. It's so hard. I keep practicing. I don't think I'm gonna do it anymore. Don't do as I look, do as I say. I had to say that to my friend yesterday too. Oh, I see a little visitor. Okay, we're gonna do our eagle arms up here. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale. Yeah.
You forgot to say breakfast.
Okay, guys.
I
will
don't
be
know
right
those
back.
two.
All right, you guys, can you guys do just some cat cows just to wake up the spine for a second? I'll be right down. I just told those guys I have to go down and do that. Okay. All right. So here we are on all fours. Sorry about that, you guys. Let's see. We're gonna step back with our left foot. Step back with our right, and we're gonna be in high plank. And I just want to take your left foot and step it out to the side and back in 3 times. Right, out 3 times. And then knees down, knees separated, toes apart, child's pose. Bring your forehead to the mat, shake it no. Shake it yes, release any tension. Any anxiety that might have just built up from a little boy yelling at you, you running down the stairs. Come up to your fingertips. Left arm comes out to a T. We're going to thread the needle. Bring it underneath. Slowly come down to your left shoulder, left ear. Right hand reaches. Maybe take the bind into your left hip crease and sit the hips back. Just breathe. Okay, this time we're gonna plant the right hand, we're gonna step back into that high plank. This time we're gonna bring our left knee to our left elbow. Step back, right knee to right elbow, step back. Left knee to left elbow, step back. Right knee, back, left knee, right knee, back into child's pose. Okay, with the gaze, right arm comes out, bring it on your knee. Left arm reaches, maybe take it up to the vine, and come on down. Just breathe here. Okay, plant the left hand, step back into high plank. Here, we're really engaged here, engaged in the lower core area. Our butts are not up here, they're not down here. Just nice and strong engaged. We're gonna bring that left knee in the middle this time. And we're gonna tick-tock back and forth, left to right. So that knee is just going left to right. It's almost like left elbow to right elbow. 3, 2, 1, child's pose. Awesome job. We're moving some stuff out of us. Just gonna do a lot of moving and breathing today, so keep breathing. Don't forget to connect to your breath. Back into plank. Okay, right knee is gonna come underneath, and we're just gonna tick-tock left to right. We're using our obliques and our core. Everything's engaged here. Left to right. Want to turn the heat down?
I don't feel like I'm sweating, just my palm.
Okay, that's all right. Knees wide, feet together, all like that. Okay. Now I want you to look forward. I want you to meet me in downward facing dog. And then come up to your tippy toes, walk towards the front of your mat, forward fold. Nice bend in the knees because it's our first one here. We're just gonna kind of hang heavy, let everything fold. Maybe you cup opposite elbows, do a little ragdoll, rock side to side. Shake your head yes, shake your head no, release any tension. Okay, release the hands, slowly come up. Inhale, arms up. As we exhale, just do like a little back bend, hips come forward, hands come behind us. And then exhale, bring our hands to our hearts, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Okay, heel toe the feet together. Try to keep your toes together. Try to keep your knees together. We're gonna inhale, arms up into chair. Exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold. Root to rise, all the way up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bend in the knees. Open up the heart, open up the chest into chair. Really press into the heels, like you could lift up your toes, you look down at your toes. Maybe you lift them up and fan them. And then exhale, forward fold. Straighten the legs if you can. Maybe here, just take big bends in your knees like you're walking, lift the heels. Straighten up the legs here. Okay, we're gonna plant the hand, step all the way back with that right leg. Soften that right knee down, top of that right foot down, press into that left heel, inhale. Exhale, plant the hand, step back, that right foot up into forward fold. Root to rise. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, exhale, hands come to center, forward fold. Feet together, knees together, inhale up into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hand, step all the way back with that left foot. Soften that left knee down, press into that right heel. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot comes up to meet the right, forward fold. Root to rise all the way up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale. Exhale, just come hands to heart center. We're gonna stand here in Tadasana. Feel the energy in the body. Feel grounded, all four corners of your feet. Just breathe in and out. Awesome job. Meet back in the front of the mat. We're coming to our second round. So we're gonna inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Here's where we bring our hands so our shins come up to a nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands up all the way back with that right foot. That right heel is gonna come down. We're gonna come up to our warrior two. Here, we just make sure that knee is over that ankle. Our gaze is over that left middle finger, nice and strong, engaged. This time straighten that front leg, we're gonna come into triangle. So reach, this is if you have a block here, do you want me to pull? Yeah, take your block, come on down into your triangle, look up towards the sky. And breathe. If that's too much, maybe look down at your foot, whatever is more comfortable for your neck. Bend in that front knee, that left elbow comes to that knee, and now that right arm's gonna reach towards the side wall. Okay, look towards that left foot, plant the hands, step back into chaturanga. So here we're in plank, we come forward, knees down, belly down, or we come into our chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe here, 5 breaths. Our tailbone's lifted, our heels are going towards the mat. Our chest is going towards our thighs. Shake your head, don't leave any tension here. Your fingertips are nice and wide. And breathe. Okay, lift that right leg high. Bend the knee, bring it all the way through, help it if you need to. Okay, then we're gonna lower that left heel down. We're gonna come into warrior two on this side. I'm just gonna flip around. Breathe in here, nice and engaged. Right knee comes over that ankle. Breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Reach into your triangle. Use your block if you need to. Go towards those fingertips and breathe. Heart is shining. Maybe you look towards your foot, if that's better. 2 more breaths. Bend in that front knee. Right arm comes, elbow comes down, left arm reaches towards the side of the wall. And breathe. Okay, look down towards that right foot, plant the hands, step back into plank, knees down, belly down, or chaturanga. Cobra, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Okay, come up to your tippy toes, look towards the front of the mat, walk towards the front of the mat. Forward fold. Root to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. This is where we're going to prepare for our half moon. That's what we're working on in February. Some days I can do it, some days I'm a little unsteady, so we meet each other where we're at. This is also a good time to have a block. It's a practice. We're in the beginning of the month, right? I don't even know what day it is, but we still got some time. Yeah, we still got some time, 3 weeks to master this, if you haven't already. But with half moon, it's kind of, we find a focus point. So I'm just going to use a block. I don't know if you guys have a block. You don't need a block. You can use your hand. But this is a big time balancing pose and then a hip opener. So we're just going to practice. So I'm taking my hand, my left hand, and It's almost like I'm in my warrior two stance almost with my feet, but they're closer together. And I find a point that I can stare at that it's not moving. And then I bring my hand down to a block, or if not, bring your hand down to the mat. And I see if I can just balance here with one leg up. And then if I can, I work on it a little more and I see if I can open up to the side. And this is the full expression of the pose. But it's like once you get to that balance and then you open up. So maybe this week we just work on balancing. And my friend did fall over in class the other day, so be careful.
Okay.
Know you've got the wall right there and don't overdo it. So just kind of work on balancing today is what I would say. If you are having a hard time, which I am too, I would just focus on being here, balancing and looking for like 5 breaths. And then bend in that front knee and come out of it. So you don't wobble over. Sometimes I just come up to my fingertips. So it helps sometimes if you engage that lifted foot too. And whenever we get into these poses, if you can get 5 breaths, you're Superwoman. And it's a practice when we get there. All right. So that's one side. Let's try the other side.
Making me breathe.
Yeah, so now this time my right foot, right? So we're gonna go this way. Okay, so I start here, find my drishti, my focus point, and then I play around with it. And then we connect into spot. Just breathe. Block or something definitely helps. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. When everybody's ready, we're going to meet in downward facing dog. And we're going to do our malasana hops and squats. Because these are so much fun. And I'm building. And you guys will be so grateful for these down the road in the summer when we're all doing crow by the lakeside. All right, so we're going to meet in downward facing dog. And, let me just give a demonstration. We don't have to do any hops. So from here, we can just bend our knees and bring our right foot outside of our right hand with our toes going out to a 45-degree angle, like towards the corner edge of the mat, and then step up with the left. And then bring your hips down, open up and hard. Then come on up. That's how I start. Or our other option is to get a little momentum, like a little springboard. I'm in downward facing dog. I go big bend in my knees, look forward, and then hop up. But it's like a light hop. Here, you can barely hear that. You know what I mean? It's not like, so it's either step up or lightly hop up. And we're going to do 10 of them. If you don't want to do 10 of them and are pretty confident in your crow pose, you could just do like 5 of these, or every other one try to come into your crow. So let me just demonstrate that. I'm in downward facing dog. Big bend in my knees, look forward and come on up. And then I see if I can make a shelf with my forearms, really hug my knees under my armpits, look forward and come on up. So you can play around with your crow too, if you want. Downward facing dog. Big bend in the knees, step up or hop up. Then we come into our malasana and then we press into our heels. We step all the way up. Exhale back down. Inhale up. We could do this, or we could, I said get into downward dog and do it. You could just stay here and do these. Or each time you could step back into downward facing dog, bend and look, or just do whatever you want. We're just going to do this 10 times, so wherever you are. Or you play around and come into your crow. opening up. Strengthening, stretching. And when we're ready, we'll all meet in front of the mat. Stand here for a moment. Just notice where your energy is. Maybe close your eyes. Feel the integration of all the work you've already created. And just kind of swirl around. Maybe bring that healing light back into your heart center and just breathe. Let's do one last flow series and then we'll get on the floor and we'll calm ourselves down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step all the way back with the right foot. We're gonna come into our high lunge, so press into that left heel. Inhale, arms up. And hold here. Breathe. Plant the hands, step back into plank. Knees down, lie down, or come into your flow. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lift that right leg high. Bend it, bring it all the way through, help it if you need to. Press into that right heel, and arms up. High lunge. 5 breaths. Really strong, engaged. Determined. Okay, plant the hands, step back into plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Come up to your tippy toes, look towards the front of the mat, walk towards the front of the mat. Forward fold. Root to rise all the way up. Exhale down. Did we ever do eagle arms on the other side? Before we go in?
I don't think we did.
I don't think we did. Why don't we just do that other side? Let's just do the eagle arms on the other side because I don't think we ever did when we interrupted us. Okay, so it's your right arm comes underneath.
I did the opposite.
Okay, whatever the other opposite side is,
You're right,
I think, yeah,
you're right.
your right arm's gonna come across and your left arm's gonna pull it, right? Or is it the other?
It's the other way, the
Alright,
left.
whatever the other one was.
'Cause
And then here, we're
you're
just
right,
gonna
so-
inhale, lift the elbows up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Awesome. All right, front of the mat, to the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step all the way back with that left foot. Press into that right heel, inhale, arms up, high lunge. Okay, look towards the hand, plant the hand, step back with the right foot. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Okay, we're gonna lift that left leg high, bend it, bring it all the way through. Yeah, honey. Press into that left heel. Inhale. Today's a Super Bowl Sunday. All right. Who do you want, buddy?
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Brianna.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay. Plant the hands. This time we're gonna step back into downward facing dog. I want you to take your left hand and see if you can reach it to the outside of that right foot, or like the right shin. And then we're just gonna open up and look under that right armpit
Which one's the right?
and breathe. Left arm comes outside of the right leg. It's a twist. It's okay. All right, and then left hand comes down, then we're gonna take the right hand and reach for the outside of that left leg. And then twist and look under that armpit. My hands are slipping here, so be careful, Kristen.
Yeah, I know that's why I would have a
Okay, release right hand down. We're in our downward facing dog. We're gonna lift that right leg high. We're gonna bend the knee and we're gonna see if we can bring that right ankle to that left wrist. We're gonna prepare for our pigeon here. So our right ankle, we can lower that left knee down. The right ankle comes to the left wrist, the right knee comes to the right wrist, and then we walk those left toes back. And from here, you can open up your heart. And exhale, slowly fold down. So you're here, like a proud pigeon. I even flex my right foot a little bit. That helps me get more of a stretch on the outside of my right thigh. From the proud pigeon, I lead with my heart, and I slowly come down. Make a pillow with my arms and bring my forehead down, or I come on up and I stay here, or I come onto a block, come down to my little forearms here. This is always good. And then just melt into the pose and breathe. Big deep breaths in. Big releasing breaths out. All you have to do is breathe. Each inhale heals. Each exhale releases. Okay, we're slowly gonna sit back onto that right hip. That left leg is gonna come around. And then I just set it up here. So I kind of just take the front part of my shin and see if I can like make it parallel to the front edge of my mat. And then I keep my left foot flexed, and then I slowly walk that right leg back. And then I'm in my proud pigeon here. My heart's open. I lead with my heart as I slowly melt down. And then maybe I even take those toes and walk my knee back a little bit more. And melt and breathe. Connect to that part of us that surrenders. To the all-embracing love that surrounds us all, the healing part that's always ever flowing. Just have to learn how to open up to receive it. Okay, we're slowly gonna wrap out of this. And from here, we're already on our left side. So I just wanna come into like a gate pose. So in gate pose, this is what it is. So my wrist is gonna be like in a straight line with my knee and my foot. So it's almost like I'm making a kickstand with my foot. And I'm coming up here, it's like a side plank, but my left knee is down. And then I'm gonna lift my right leg. And then I'm just gonna bend my knee and my elbow, and I'm gonna hug it in. This is gonna be our ab work. So I'm bringing my knee into my elbow and I'm crunching. And then I'm gonna inhale, straighten the leg, straighten the arm. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hug it in. Breathe with it. We're working on our side core here, our obliques. So once you get it, you'll start to feel that side. So just inhale, exhale, hug it in. 2 more. Okay, when you're ready, we're gonna square back off in the mat until our all fours. We're gonna come into cat-cow. Inhale, belly down, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, belly down, look up. Exhale, round. 1 more. Inhale, belly up. Down. Now we're gonna tuck all of our toes, even our pinky toes, as we walk our hands back, sit our hips back, sit onto our heels. And we breathe. Talk about whatever you want to yourself or whoever's there. I usually distract you. I will tell you, I have, and Kristen saw it, the biggest red cardinal that's been sitting outside of my house all morning. He's absolutely beautiful, and to think he comes right when it's so white and glittering out there, and
And he can stick out.
he sticks out so much. So I'm grateful for all the signs. If we open them up, they're everywhere. Love is everywhere.
You guys go anywhere?
I have to work at the restaurant, so he's gonna have a Super Bowl party with my mother-in-law. I'm super excited. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. We're gonna set up for gate on the other side. So we're gonna come onto our right hip. Oh, no. We're gonna come into our right side. So our right knee's bent like a kickstand. Our left foot's gonna come out to the side. Our right wrist is like right underneath our shoulder. And then it's just kind of like we were in our half moon pose earlier, but now our knee's down, so it's not as hard. Once we're here, we inhale. And then let's see if we can just lift that left leg. And then as you exhale, you just hug that knee into the elbow. It's like a side crunch. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So there's a lot going on here. We're trying to balance, trying to open up and close. We're trying to do a core stretch, core strengthening exercise. So just match it to your breath. 3 more. Awesome job. All right, we're gonna just come all the way down to our bellies. Gonna do just a little bit of back bends before we get back on back and finish our class here. So from here, we can just meet yourself where you're at, because this is a practice. So we're gonna go into full locust pose here, exhale down. But if you want to just start with the arms today or start with the legs today, that's totally, it's a great practice. So from here, we're on our bellies, our fingers are reaching as far forward as they can. Toes are pointed towards the back wall. I'm gonna inhale, lift our heart, lift our arms, and see if you can lift those legs too. Exhale down. Maybe this time just see if you can lift the legs, and then the arms. Exhale down. 2 more times, just like that. Maybe lift the whole body up. Exhale down, use the breath. Exhale down. 1 more time, see if you can hold it up. And breathe. 5 breaths. Awesome job. Make a pillow with the hands, lay the head down, shake the hips side to side. Okay. We're gonna walk the hands back. We're gonna come on to our seats for our bridge pose. I'm just gonna check the time. Oh yeah, we're good. We're gonna come onto our seats. We're gonna come into our happy baby. Reach for the outsides of those feet, flex the feet. Maybe you just stay here and breathe, or maybe rock side to side, get that lower back massage. Okay, we're gonna plant the left heel down to the ground with it bent, the leg bent, and we're gonna bring that right ankle into the top of that left knee. So it's like a figure 4 here. We're just gonna use that right hand to guide that right knee open a little bit. And then we're just gonna lift that left foot, and we're gonna interlace his fingertips behind that left thigh into your figure 4 here. Just hold the stretch here. Maybe you come on up and like you hug the knee toward your forehead and feel the stretch a little bit more. Breathe. Okay. We're gonna exhale. We're gonna release the hands out to a T. We're gonna lower the foot down. And we're gonna take that right foot, and we're slowly gonna guide that left knee over to the right. We're not forcing anything here. We're just gonna meet ourselves where this twist lands. Once you do, just breathe. Maybe take your gaze over the left fingertips. And just breathe into the twist. Awesome job. Bring the gaze forward. Bring the knees to center. Unravel here. And then I want you to bring your feet far apart. And then your knees, I just want you to windshield wiper the knees side to side. Nice and slow. Match it to your breath. We're slowing down here. Okay, the right foot plants. Now that left ankle is going to come over that right knee. We're going to interlace our hands. We're going to come into our figure four here. Maybe flex both feet. Maybe you come on up and you bring that forehead towards that right knee and really hook it in. Feel that stretch. Breathe. Okay, release the grip, release the hands out to the T. Bring that right foot down, and then we're gonna slowly guide that right knee over to the left with that left foot, not forcing anything. Breathe, look over those right fingertips, just melt here. Okay, release the legs. Come back to center, windshield wiper side to side. We're gonna bring those heels as close to the fingertips as we can get them. And we're gonna just like hug everything into the center line. The knees are together, everything's together. We're just gonna inhale, press into those heels, lift the hips up into the air. Maybe bring the shoulder blades back onto the back towards each other. Hips are just going up towards the sky, and breathe here. Maybe bring those fingertips underneath behind you and like interlace them. Exhale, slowly come down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Slowly, like you're just kind of zippering yourself back into the mat. Hug your knees in, rock side to side. Kristen, you might want to skip this part. All right, we're gonna bring our heels all the way up to the sky. And we're slowly, with our lower back rounded to the mat, we're slowly gonna descend our legs down. All the way down until where you can't keep your lower back rounded. And when you get to that point, I want you to make fists. I want you to just kind of engage every part of your body. Look toward your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, collapse all the way down. Take a couple breaths. Hug the right knee in. Hug the left knee in. Maybe give your lower back a little massage. This is it, guys. We're going to do this one more time, and then we're going to melt into the mat for our final resting Shavasana. I'm going to just walk us through a little Prana Nidra to relax our nervous system and let us move on to our day brighter, more enlightened, so that we can help other people light their path. Okay, heels come towards the ceiling, the sky. Keeping that lower back rounded, like our core is engaged. Then we just slowly lower. Those legs are straight as you can keep them. Slowly lower. And then when you can't keep that lower back rounded, you come on up. Everything's nice and strong. Really strong. You're holding your core tight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Awesome job. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Just kind of melt into a space. Take a moment. If you have anything around you that'll make yourself more comfortable, find that. I'll just give you a towel for after you want to clean them out. It's a clean, so don't put it on your forehead.
Okay.
I just know that we had some stuff on there. All right, we're gonna just, the hard part is done. This is where we just melt down. Come back to our breath. This is the part we all come here for. We don't realize the benefits of this part. But you deserve this 5 minutes of grace. So we're just gonna follow my lead, follow the breath. And what I want to do is just we're gonna inhale through the right foot. And the breath is going to travel up the right leg, across the pelvis, and down the left leg, and out the left heel. So leave it to yourself to follow your breath 4 or 5 times, just up the right foot, across the pelvis, down the left leg, and out the left foot. So up, across, and down. Breath, this loving awareness, healing energy. And we'll reverse it. And the breath will start to enter through the left heel, traveling all the way up the left leg to the hip point, across the pelvis, down the right leg, and out the right heel. Inhale the breath all the way up, across, and back down. When you're ready, we'll inhale through the right palm, all the way up the right arm, across the heart space, down the left arm, out the left palm. Inhale the breath up, across, and down. When you're ready to reverse the energy through the left palm, up the arm, across, down the right arm, and out the right palm. When you're ready, as you inhale the breath all the way up through both heels, all the way up, both legs, hips, torso, all the way up to the crown. And as you exhale all the way from above the crown, all the way down the body, out the heels. So this is just a full body breath in, from the heels to the crown, and out from above the crown and down, all the way out the heels. And just breathe into that heart space center, loving awareness, that love locket, You can always come back to this space. Safe, loving space that never goes away. We are not a body with a soul. We are a soul with this body that comes and goes. We go to a new body. This body sheds every day. I'm not the same body I was when I was a child or when I was 17. I'm an ever-changing, effervescent soul. Just start to deepen our breath, awaken the body a little bit. Start to come back into the space around you, feel the mat beneath you. Wiggling our toes, our fingers. Maybe take a nice big Sunday morning stretch. When you're ready, make your way up to a seat, but take your time, no rushing. I'm just going to close us out, chanting the word Om. This is something you can do whenever you get to a point that maybe, you're just a little distracted or you got too many things going on, overwhelming. You can always come back to this auspicious sound, vibration of the word Om. It's universal. It transcends us from one state of being to loving awareness. And I don't know how, but it does. So I don't ask. All I know and all I've learned in these past few weeks is that I don't know. That's what I know. So I'm going to be with that. I'm so grateful for my community, my Sangha, my spiritual group. I can make music alone, but I can make a symphony with you guys. So that's just a loving gift that I'm so grateful to receive. So we're going to stand nice and tall. The palms are going to come up. I'm just going to take a deep inhale. Maybe exhale it out your mouth. Let it all go. Big inhale. Exhale it out. And I'm going to inhale into Om. One more big inhale. Hands to our hearts. We bow to our own heart. The divinity in me honors the divinity in you. Love ever glows. Namaste. Okay. Swears. Hollywood Squares. It's funny. I keep calling George Hollywood. How are you guys doing? Happy Sunday.
Thank you, Kateri.
Thank you.
Love you.
I mean,
Love you. Oh, you got major boobs. Major boobs. I miss you guys. I can't wait to get
I know. Me too.
soon. The good enough. It's a good start.
Warm and then cold, so that then the water freezes unevenly, right?
Yeah. All right, you guys. Love you. I'll see you tomorrow, I hope. If not, I'll see you next week or whenever I see you.
Bye. Thank you.
Guys, thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Kirsten.
Bye. Nice seeing you.
You too. Bye.
Bye.